door is shut as if barred from the other side. Well, there's nothing that way anyway. Eerie chill is coming from behind the massive door. What lies within? Seal Mars. One could probably jump down. Haha, stupid Gaki doesn't know how to go around.
Banish demons and all.
A giant cocoon is pulsating. I thought my room was messy. The door won't open. It must be locked from the outside. Agaki's body lies here. It appears to have been defeated in battle. Dokai's Book, Volume 3. What about the other ones? Investigation of cocoons and corpses. Experiment. Investigate relationship between corpses and cocoons and their food. Conditions. Find 2 identical wicker chests. Remove food victim from one chest during experiment. Results. When the food victim was removed from one's chest, only an incomplete union took place. The creature died at once after it emerged. Food inside the chest, especially the silkworm, seems crucial to the resurrection. The silkworms in this mulberry tree must be endowed with magic powers. Okay. Something over there. Book Volume 1. Dokai's neatly written research report. Dokai's the guy, the older guy? Investigation of the Gaki. Experiment. Examine characteristics of Gakis. Conditions. Used a fellow seer for comparison purposes. Arranged for the battle in enclosed area to assess the Gaki's strength accurately. Result. A Gaki was defeated. The power of the cards and fans appears to be effective. Gakis are relatively weak. However, their endurance is something to behold. Okay, but where's Volume 2? The dead Gaki's eyes seem to be transfixed on a wooden panel. Now I can't get back in there. It's simply impenetrable. It's simple, yet seems comfortable. Could this be Utsuki's room? Well, that's what the map calls it. Sugadoku board. Old Sugadoku board used by Utsuki. When both the pieces and board are obtained, the Sugadoku minigame can be played. After acquiring the Sugadoku pieces from the Yin phase and the board from the Yang phase, save the game and return to the title screen. So that's a minigame where you can play Sugadoku. I'm sure you can play that online for free. And the game is unfortunately completely busted in the emulator, so I will not be playing it. Dokai's neatly written research report. Investigation of the silk. Experiment. Compare silk thread seals on doors with cocoons in the wicker chest. Conditions. Used a cocoon still occupied by a human. Used thread remaining after seal has been broken. Investigated viscidity, strength, and magic power. Results. Some difference in viscidity. Silk thread slightly stronger. Higher magical properties in silk thread. Cocoons and silk thread are very similar in nature. Was this silk thread spun from a cocoon? Yeah, that's the natural assumption you would make. Utsuki's diary. Utsuki's diary flowers decorate its cover. April 21st. Another day passed, but father didn't return. I went outdoors for a walk, hoping that would lift my spirits. The irises in the garden are about to bloom. The thought that they might bloom tomorrow made me feel a little more cheerful. What a simple life. April 22nd. It's been drizzling since morning. I can't look after the irises in the rain. Kureha stayed in her room because her body hurts when it rains. I saw a cuckoo land under the eaves. How nice that he sings even in the rain. April 23rd. It rained again today. Not a heavy rain, but a light, steady one. Leafing through Father's book, I found a poem about a cuckoo. They say cuckoos are sentimental about the past. My past is the same as my present. I've never left here. I'd like to see what's outside. April 24th. I learned a poem recently. I recited till it annoyed my sister, so I stopped and wrote it down. The village of scattered blossoms, the cuckoo sings for many days, of unrequited love and those saved. I wish my sister were as kind to me as she used to be. April 26th. My sister's cough has gotten worse. Bring me a crow, she said. Why do you want a crow? Never mind, just bring me one, she kept saying. I can't go outside and leave my sister alone. This is all my fault. Riverfish are being dried here. A strong odor lingers from the window. Seal Uranus has been placed on the door.
Banish demons and all evils. On. Bring. Red. Send. On. Red. Bring. On. Bring. Red. On.
Seal Neptune. already.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Straw sticks to what's left of a body like a demented scarecrow. Ooh, nice. Scrolls, Silkworm Shrine, bamboo cylinder detailing the shrine origin. Erected in 830 AD, dedicated to the silkworms, the first priest planted 2 mulberries in the garden. He pronounced the 2 trees that would spring from them sacred, to be revered for all time. The shrine must be watched by a member of the Hata clan. The elder priest shall be named Ashia. Blood has stained its clothing. Kureha's diary. Blood-splattered diary kept by Kureha. May 12th. When I fell off the cliff, I thought I was going to die. But when I came through, there wasn't even a scratch on me. I thought it was strange awakening in a wicker chest. I asked Utsuki about it. All she did was cry. So sweet of her to be worried. October 3rd. I've been feeling tired and weak for the past few days. Utsuki keeps asking me if I'm alright. She mustn't find out how bad I really feel. October 13th. There are strange marks all over my body. I'm hiding them the best I can. I'm sure my flesh is starting to rot. I've caught that horrible disease. I looked in all my books, but they don't mention it. Utsuki keeps asking me how I feel. I don't like lying. October 25th. Yesterday, I met some twins. I don't know when they arrived, but they told me to sleep with the silkworms in the chest for a night. Maybe I was dreaming, but I was desperate, so I did as they said. When I woke, my body felt normal. They must have been manifestations of the mulberry god. November 5th. I played with Utsuki today for the first time in a while. Perhaps because I hadn't been active for some time, I felt flushed even when night fell. March 4th. Everything will be alright. The twins said that I'll get better if I get inside the cocoon again. They said to look for a rat this time rather than a silkworm. I must hurry or my arm will rot and fall off, or maybe my legs. I envy Utsuki for her soft, healthy limbs, healthy arms, legs, and neck. July 4th. When I mentioned the twins to Father, he told me about a ritualistic practice involving resurrection and cocoons. He said that a revived corpse will start to rot, at which point it must become a cocoon, each time fusing with a larger creature. This needs to be done 9 times. April 27th. When I woke up inside the wicker chest, I realized that it was Utsuki who pushed me off the cliff. She talks nonsense about irises and poems, while here I am in agony, my body beginning to rot. I wish I had her healthy skin.
Kureha, what are you doing? Huh? You're my only sister. Now you'll understand how it feels. Kureha, stop it! Kureha, what are you doing? Stop this! Kureha! Utsuki. You killed me that day! You pushed me! Ah! Doryo!
A giant cocoon is ruptured.
Banish demons and all you.
Hey, this wasn't locked before.
Well, it's been a while. Have you solved the silkworm puzzle? I have revealed the puzzle. The mystery of Kuon. But I became obsessed and lost myself in the books. And because of that, I was killed here. If you didn't have silkworms, you could have been killed.
Sad.
The merging of you and I would greatly enhance the spell. There's a great empathy when one merges with another.
A bloodstained cloth was found on Dokai, so that's what his name was.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Yay, Ruby fan, offensive fan used by God, South and Summer. There is writing on the wall. It appears to be a poem. The dampness has caused it to blur, making it unreadable. It's a Chinese poem. The Song of Gaixia. I could lift a mount and quell the world, but even my steed fails me at times absurd. Now that my steed cannot preserve my life, what can I do for you, oh my dear wife? Doman's Book, Volume 1. Document written by Doman concerning silkworms. My investigation of the silkworms worshipped at the shrine are nothing like ordinary silkworms. The parents of the silkworms at this shrine are incarnations of the 2 mulberry trees. The mulberries on the trees are their eggs. Silkworms born from them have magical powers. They can bring back the dead, but this means they must feed from humans. This dark magic suits me perfectly. When the fusion of flesh has occurred 9 times, the spell shall be perfected. When I've mastered this magic formula, you will whore yourself before me. Wooden handle. Oh my god. Doman's memorandum. Memorandum written by Doman about Kureha. Kureha seems to have entered into a cocoon. Those twins certainly have interesting ideas. She's my daughter, after all. I'm sure her silk threads will be finer than those spun by the sick people in the hut. Kureha seems different from the others. Perhaps she's the daughter of the elder priest? What? I thought she was your daughter. Now the cards cannot help her, nor will the weapons supposedly endowed with magic powers work. Anyone who encounters her had better run in the other direction. Let's read that again. The cards cannot help her, nor will the weapons supposedly endowed with magic powers work. Anyone who encounters her had better run in the other direction.
Banish demons and all you.
There's a trail of fresh blood.
What's this?
Get right up next to him. There's a bloodstained cloth inside the chest. Huh, Uranus. So, no reaction to seeing her brother die. We should go to the floodgate.
Banish demons and all evil.
That fight was awesome, especially when I couldn't see it.
And all